All right, boys, let's get into this. I believe this is War 6. I believe we're halfway point now. And season 10,000, it seems like. I don't even know. I think it's 58, 59. I honestly don't even remember. But we're full path 8 because that's the path we run. We brought in, who we bring in this war? Werewolf by Night, Sorcerer Supreme, and Warlock. And this is the first fight, Rage, Path 8, which is, Penny's here a lot because the point of her is if you knock her down and then she throws a special 2 and that hits your block, she's going to go straight red, and that's just why she's put here. But if you bring a champ like this, where you never have to hit her except for maybe throw one special 2, and you really don't have to worry about it, which I'm pretty sure I fumbled it somewhere in this fight. I actually know I fumbled it somewhere in this fight. This was a good war until it wasn't a good war, to be honest. Everything went how I wanted it to do until it spiraled out of control. And you'll see that come at some point. There's a fight that I particularly didn't want to play, but I figured I could take it, and I thought it was going to go okay if everything fell in the way it was supposed to fall, which it did not. So we'll get to that. Right here, I want to howl again, and I don't have any charges, but I'm going to get her shield down and throw this anyway, and hope I only have to throw one. And I actually don't think I triggered Rage. I don't think I triggered Fury once in this fight. No, I didn't trigger it there. So yeah, she didn't get one Fury on her in the entire fight, which is great. So this is boring. Nothing to talk about in this fight. It's literally just hit the block the entire time. I don't even know why I'm trying to howl, because honestly, I'm just gonna get her down rupture, I believe, before I even throw in our special. So it's kind of pointless, but it's super simple, easy fight. Just hit the block, hit the block, hit the block. Werewolf by Night is an amazing champ. I just rarely use him, to be honest. I've had this champ for so long, and I still can't dupe him. And I know he gets more regen and other things when you do get those silver stars on him, but I did turn out special. I didn't think he did. It's been a couple days since this war. Just go hit that block. There you go. Penny's down. Yes, I've been very busy these last couple days. So we matched up DSVG in this war, so we didn't really have a chance in hell to win this war anyways. So, but still gonna boost up, do everything what we want to do here. In this gore, you can't let him hit your block and it's stun immune, so it's actually a placement. So I'm gonna YOLO this right off the bat and just hope that, I'm gonna hit him first. And the whole point is I'm just trying to push him to his special 1 without having to let him hit me or bait a heavy. And so I YOLO'd it, and it went good. And then I go for an intercept, which I don't know why, because I could have just hit his block a couple times. He would have been in a special 1. But I totally forgot about the energize in this fight, which really comes into play because there's not much I can do. I can't hit him to nullify to be able to go for a big special 2. Because he'll be at his own special 2. One special 2 from him into my block, and I'm guaranteed dead. It's happened to me before a couple times, so I know I got one hit, quick throw that special 2. Hopefully, look how close he was. So if I wasn't in my pink phase, he might have gone to a special 2 right there. So, and this node is to nullify. You have to knock him down to be able to put armor breaks or nullify. You'll see the icon come back up here in a second. There it goes. But I knocked down a lot in this fight. That's just what Sorcerer Supreme does. She does a lot of specials. So I just want to get rid of that regen. And it's like, I can't, and even if I do get rid of it, see, it's up, it's gone. But then he'll get it back. And now he's got it stronger. And it's like, I just can't keep that regen down. But I know it's a super safe fight. It's just slow. And if for some reason he does corner me, which he's pretty friendly with that special 1. So if he does corner me, then it could go south real quick. But Gore's unexpectedly killed me more than I would like to admit. Now I went red, which is horrible. I do not want to go red. I wanted to throw my special 2. So he's just gonna heal and heal and heal and heal. I need to get him down to basically no power if I'm gonna throw that, or else he'll go to 2 bars. So I don't know why I just didn't hit him once and bait that out, but I didn't. I'm stupid, and I figured why not just make the fight go longer, you know, and make it there we go. Now I'm playing like I know how to play a little bit, so I'm gonna throw this. And I don't think it hits too hard, honestly. Her special 3 is great. It usually hits actually like a truck, but I don't remember it hitting very hard here. I guess it hit pretty decently well. And I know I had like no crits in this fight at all. It seemed like I know people say Sorcerer Supreme's got pillow hands, but not at rank 4 she doesn't. And but I sure felt it. I know I got some good crits here because I'm pretty sure it's health. Not really. Not. Maybe it's this SP1. I don't know. I throw about 1,000, so it's hard to tell. I think this one hits pretty good though. Nope, not the maybe. It's the next one. I don't know. Goddamn fight's so long, it's ridiculous. It's this one because I know I finished it. There we go. Finally got some crits. And I know this SP2 is gonna finish it up. So yeah, Jesus, 3-minute long path fight. That's cool. I love when that happens. And then we got this Killmonger. And this, I have a rank 4 Sig 200 Warlock, so he's just going to eat him up. This is the Combat Deja Vu power gain on top of it, but when you're using Warlock, if you're running willpower, you really don't have to worry about it anyway. So this kind of node it's basically a nothing fight if I'm going to use Warlock for it. And honestly, I could use Sorcerer Supreme too. She has armor breaks, and I've taken plenty of Killmongers to her, and she would be great, but I mean, I brought Warlock, might as well use him. So I know the beginning of this fight, I think that I eat an SP1 in the face, and the sad thing is I'm ready for it. I know he's going to throw it, yep, and we'll tank that. But you know, I use a boost for every fight because, like I told you before, I suck, so I have to. And I waste so many boosts in this war. I wasted so many boosts last war. So I see I'm trying to avoid the power gain, but honestly, he's just going to be power draining the whole fight anyway. So now we're going to armor break him. That does some pretty good damage. I think I took I didn't put tech power back boost on. I want to keep my I believe that I put Mystic power back boost on because I had that first Sorcerer Supreme fight, and then I have 2 more right after this. So I didn't want to go back and forth between those 2 boosts for 1 Warlock fight. Pretty sure I boost with him again after, but I think I changed to a 12% tech boost, but I didn't put a power back boost on. I think that's what it was, because I swapped it over again right after this. See, I'm ready for all these special ones now. This fight was actually really clean. Killmonger is so easy. If you get an armor break on him, he's just a nothing champ. Unless, you know, you're putting the red numbers on him, his power game will get out of control. But nothing to worry about there. And then we have Cersei, and you know, so 2 seasons ago, she was actually really scary here. Because she would have her unblockable specials, but then she would be unblockable after that. So, and I actually did use Sorcerer Supreme for her during that season, but at that point, my Sorcerer Supreme was rank 3, and I still would get the solos on her. Now at rank 4, and I have running 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion as well. So at rank 4, she's just, for a Cosmic Champ, she's just stupid good. And now that Cersei can't go unblockable after her specials, she's so easy now. This node is One Eye Open, Power Efficiency 2, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely Power Efficiency. So, but she's gonna go down so fast in this fight. I can't remember what happens. It's basically just a lot of special intercepting. I'm getting a lot of power because I have power backs on now. And I'm getting power off her. So everything I nullify, I'm getting power. But yeah, there's not much to be said, to be honest. I think I'm going to spam a couple of these back to back. Just about take it. That is a big special too. I don't like this, but of course I'm going to glance on this one because so it's still doing a lot of damage. And that one SP2 from Cersei could really do a lot of damage to it already. She's got protection up here, else this would have ended the fight, but I believe I ended it right here. I think I maybe baited out. I do bait it out. I don't know why I could have ended it quick, but it's over right here anyway, so. So, coming there with a full yellow bar, and see what I mean? So, if she's not unblockable after her specials, she's easy. Easy fight. The whole point is, they put her there so you can't knock her down, or she's gonna, you're gonna bait her heavy and she's gonna go into glancing. But she's easy. Now I'm moving on this rank 4 Thanos, and I did get a pre-fight here. Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. I got a pre-fight here, so nothing to worry about. I'm going to be getting more power than he is. And with Sorcerer Supreme against Thanos, and you put a slow up, then there's nothing left to worry about him. Unless you push him red, and then you're in trouble. But I'm going to be getting so much power here. This fight is going to be over. Shit, I think this fight's over in like under a minute. I don't even know. I know it's quick. But that gore was scarier than this Thanos is going to be. I think I get clipped by a special at some point. I don't know. I always dex the specials the same way, and sometimes they'll just clip you. Maybe I don't. I don't remember. Like I said, this war was 2 days ago. And generally when I die, I'll make it's fresh in my head for a while. So I should have just made the video on it right then, because I get pretty pissed off when I do that. Look at the power I'm getting here. It's just out of control. Special after special after special after special. Love to see it. I'm getting the perfect dex on this, and let's just end this fight. Look at this. Let's bait one more out. Oh no, we have to throw a special one because we're stupid and we want it to go longer. But look at my power go. Look how fast my power is going. Special one. Before I can even get down on special one, I was at a special 2. So, and yeah, she ends it with a nice crit. And now we're going to Sinister. We're going to take another rank 4. This one is Poison, Rupture, Stun Immune. So, obviously, Warlock is not Rupture immune. So our plan is just to bait out heavies and hit them in the Rupture phase. I mean, Poison phase. And there's not too much. Sinister against Warlock is just an absolute joke. No matter what note it's on, as long as Warlock can handle the note itself, then there's not a chance in hell Sinister is going to be a Warlock. You can't crit Warlock with specials. There's nothing you can do. Warlock just shuts them down. So, I believe this fight. See, I switched over boosts. I think I just put a 12% on there. I don't think I put power backs on. I make sure I'm fully boosted for every fight because I have to be. Whether I know we're losing or winning, it's still in my head. I don't want to die. Period. So, and I didn't think I was going to die in this fight regardless. This is probably one of the easier fights that I had. Like I said, everything's going to plan right now. Everything's going exactly how I want it to go. Until it doesn't. So, yeah, this fight's boring. I'm just going to try to bait out special shooters from him. This is faster, and then I'm just going to chill during Rupture phase. There's 0 point to push this fight at all. Even though I don't need a Warlock again, this is the last Warlock fight, so I could have got a little stingy with it, and I could have hit him, but the last thing I need to do is die for some stupid reason. Alright. Everything's going pretty good. It's kind of boring, right? Warlock is such a good champ. I know there's a lot of people that used to hate on Warlock, and I've loved him since the beginning, but he is so good. And I don't even have suicides on him. If I had suicides on this fight, it'd be over so much quicker. But I only put suicides on Warlock. I'm going to be using him for, I don't know, 2-3 fights in a row. I'll switch back. But don't need to. See how fast that is? Done. Just cooked 94 casual. Crit heavy at the end. No big deal. Alright, rank 4 Sinister down, and now we are moving on to the absolute shit show. So in my head, the way I want to play this Null, like the way I always want to play Null, is we're going to bait heavies, and we are going to push him to his special 2. That's the plan. That's always the plan. But there's a lot of things you got to watch out for. You got to watch out for the falter, which I'm going to have slow up. So really, I don't have to worry about the falter. That's the whole point in this. And I don't have to worry about the unstoppable. That's why Sorcerer Supreme is so good for this fight. But there's multiple things you have to watch out for when you're playing Null. You cannot let him throw his special 1, or at least that is the plan. So if I don't have a slow up and I'm trying to bet it heavy and I'm trying to push into a special 2, I have to watch out for the unstoppable, the falter. Make sure he's not throwing a special 1. You just got to kind of line everything up right. And you always want to, you want to be hard blocking. You hard block, you push him to a special 2, and that's how the fight should go. Well, the AI is so stupid that you can be hard blocking, just like if you hard block Enchantress and she wants to fire her SP1. It's kind of exactly how Null is. Not usually, but apparently this war, that's how Null was. He didn't give a shit if I was hard blocking or not. And then, there's just so much more to watch out for. So I do a power 1 boost. I want to get my slow up right off the start. So, and I always bait Nulls heavy the same way. It's generally 1 dash back. You wait for you get your spacing right. You wait, go in. And I got hit. You'll see. So the fight starts off good. His SP2 is easy. And now I get an armor break on. I want to hard blocking. See, I'm unstoppable, so I just kind of went for that. See, I got hit right there because I went too early. Hard blocking, throws his SP1. So now I know I'm screwed. But I'm going to get enough power where I can time this right and get another special. But hard blocking, he throws that, and that screws my special timing over. So now I'm just done. And I don't know why I threw that. Out of panic, I thought he was going to be hitting me. Then he didn't. Look how fast I died. I think he hit me 5 times and I was dead. When you have those armor breaks on you, he is just a rank 4 hitting you. I didn't stand a chance. So let's start over and I'll show you how the fight should have gone. The first time, this time, hard blocking like that, he should have never thrown that, and he did, and he threw it twice. And then the second time he threw it, I could have timed my special so where I would have thrown it and I wouldn't have gone inverted. Everything would have gone good, but he decided he wanted to be a jackass and throw another one while I was blocking, which just completely screwed up everything. And honestly, I probably could have done something better too if I didn't just spam my special 2 into his block. That would have been completely different, but I don't really know what I was thinking, to be totally honest. Panic, I don't really know. So watch this though. I know I brought into his heavy, I think like 2 more times. It's just everything I'm doing, I'm just dashing in early, apparently is what I'm doing. So but now I just don't want to die again. Once is enough. So we're gonna hard block, and this time he does not throw it, but I get lucky because I can get caught again right there. And I just say screw it. I guess mid combo, throw my special 1. Just trying to push into his special 2. See, hit again. It's like I'm just dashing in way too early on this fight. I don't know. Maybe I was playing scared. I don't really know. Then I get hit again. Then I special intercept him. So, I'm actually playing like I kind of sort of know how to play. But I'm gaining a lot of power. And as long as he doesn't throw a special 1, I can take hits. I'm good. Watch. Oh, finally got it right that time. And then I just YOLO. It's over. Anyways, that's how I die. That's how my war went. We'll see you next war, boys.